So, didn't want to cover the two quick good guys back to back because that would be the same video. So, instead we have the forgotten middle child of the Good Guy dynasty. Good Guy 2007? 2006? Either way, yeah. This guy has the distinction of being the only guy that, objectively speaking, has a full set of limbs. I mean, most of them have at least one hand missing, and the classic Good Guy, 2005, 6. Either way, the famous one, the Reverend Bionicle one, is from a certain point of view missing a hand, seeing as one of his arms ends just in an open hole. So this guy includes a sword. He has a full set of limbs, and that's about all he has going for him, really. I think he was one of the earlier sets to use the sort of two-length axle as well, or two-length lift arm that's out of focus here. So, will you kindly? There we go. Yeah, because I don't really recall that being used in many other sets of this era. So this was a time when, like, I was no longer able to as reliably get hold of Bionicle sets. I didn't own as many from the Ignition trilogy as I did from, like, prior to that. Still, yeah, I like the Ignition trilogy, cool designs, etc., etc. This is also the only guy to use a color scheme that isn't really associated with a particular element. I mean, Gold Good Guy uses, there's some gold in there, but he's still kind of very clearly fire element. Later on, is the other Quick Good Guy that there isn't a whole lot of white in his color scheme, but he's very clearly ice to me. Then, like, Good Guy 2008, eventually when we get to him, very clearly air-themed. This guy, though, he's red and green. He's a Christmas boy. So, where would I place him in official canon if I were to canonize him? Now, you're probably getting sick of hearing this, but I would place him as a Matoran resident of Bionicle / former resident of Kazani, maybe even current Kazani resident. In his particular case, he showed up with severe damage to his limbs. Kazani was able to, well, I should say for the sake of argument, he was from the same region as, to bring in some of the size comparison a little early, this Good Guy. Because he has like the same limb configuration. Kazani was therefore more familiar with the body type at this point and more able to repair it, giving him, better arms, actual hands, and bigger feet for kicking things. That was rude. I'm sorry, Good Guy. Anyway. He was given a sword to defend himself with. He has the articulation to look like he's drawing it, but like it doesn't really attach anywhere. He's basically using it as a back scratcher. So, let's bring in some other guys then. We have Good Guy and Good Guy off to the side here. And with his spinner freshly recovered, Good Guy. And yeah, I still dig how these guys look as a unit. This particular Good Guy feels like sort of the muscle of the group. So you have like the ranged attacker, the hero, the mage, and the fighter. Well, I guess fighter, barbarian if we're going full D&D. Anyway, that about covers this guy. I'll see you guys next week for another guy.